Oh my God. What's up, y'all? You already know what's going on. It's your girl, Lana, in the building. And we back for another video. You see, this is a different type of video. I'm sitting down. It's like real, like, one-on-one. What I tell y'all. We're going to get into some spicy questions, some good questions, some entertaining questions. I got my man Jamar in the back. Mar, say what's up. You already know. So, we're going to get started.
So what's up, Lana? Welcome to the hot seat. You know, we about to get real spicy in this joint, you know? So, you mean the viewers, everybody looking to know where Lana been? I mean, you haven't posted in a month prior till today, you know, March 2nd. So, what's been going on?
I mean, yeah, man, honestly, I don't know if it was been like the transition from just being, you know, y'all know, like when I was really popping and you know, posting, I was in Florida, and that was when I was in my aunt's, and I needed that. I had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? I lost one of my closest friends to me, you feel me? That kind of triggered a lot of emotion and stuff, you know, of course, you feel me? And then I had to come from Florida and go right to college. So I never had that moment to like sit down and like really just think about like where my mental state is at. And the fact that I'm in college and I still didn't really get that type of sit down treatment yet, but it's like I could feel myself drifting away. So I think that's what like pushed me to be like, okay, hold up, you gotta take a step back. Like you're not where you want to be at in life right now. 2, your mental state, you're not there. And that's, you know, and it's hard to like acknowledge that because you be so delusional and I'm okay, because that's just how I am. Like I don't like not being okay, because I feel like the moment that I'm not okay, that's when stuff starts going left, and then I'm in my feelings too much, and I'm worried about how I'm feeling too much instead of just keep going regardless if I'm sad or mad. So yeah, college transition, you know, family stuff, you feel me? And just like, again, like my mental state, it impacts this because it makes being consistent very hard.
I mean, and for a second, like, let's just talk about that transition a little bit. From high school to college, meeting new people, just the college life and experience in general, roommates, friends, communities, building a name for yourself and a brand. Like, what has that been like for you here?
I mean, in college, I will say that it's definitely been easier. In high school, I definitely had a lot of problems in high school just due to like situations I put myself into. And now looking back at it, I realized I put myself in those situations. You feel what I'm saying? I had some great friends. I'm still friends with those people to this day. You know, shout out y'all, you feel me? But I also had some bad friends, you feel me, that had me in some of the worst predicaments of my entire life. And I had to stop surrounding myself around those types of people because 1, it wasn't benefiting me, and then 2, it just wasn't a good look on my image. And like that's how I always been. Like I care about my reputation, I care about my image, and I'm gonna keep me. I care how other people look at me because I feel like I want to be a leader, I want to be a role model. So if I feel like people not looking at me as a leader, as a role model, I feel like I'm doing something wrong in that type of sense.
And for the people in the back who don't know, just say, you know, what college are you attending, and was that your first choice?
Okay, so I go to Widener University, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. No, it wasn't my first choice, and it damn sure wasn't my last choice. You feel me? But we here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna thank God for that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't get an opportunity to go to college. A lot of people don't get an opportunity to go to a PWI and just make an impact that I feel like I made an impact on, you know what I'm saying? And experience the stuff that I have experienced, you know, due to opportunity. So I'm grateful for it. Did I want to be here? No. You know what I'm saying? Am I here though? Yes. And do I gotta make what's best of it? Yeah. So I think, you know, that also affected my mental state because again, I'm watching my friends go to these HBCUs and they having parties every night. Man, we had a party and I'm just like, we're not gonna speak on that. The party was not what I expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? And I really had to make something out of it. You feel me? Or I wasn't going to have a good time. And I feel like that was kind of beating me up because, you know, on social media, your friends posting the best videos, they posting the best clips, even though you don't really know if the party was really trash or not. But from my point of view, it was looking like Morgan State was the move. It was looking like NCAT was the move. And those was my top 2 choices. You feel me? NCAT I wanted to go to, but it was too far. I didn't want to leave my family behind. I'm not there yet. You feel me? And then Morgan, the cost, it was like, you know what I'm saying? I had to be realistic. Do I want to be in debt, or would I rather come to a PWI who threw tons of money at me, who tuition is affordable? And that's where I had to, that was my growing up moment. I'll just say that. That was my time to grow up moment.
And we get that. But you know how you are. Just anybody who sees you, you're a very eccentric person. And just to get a little deeper into that, do you feel like you had to bottle yourself up at a PWI? Do you feel like you're not yourself? Do you feel like you could have been more tapped into who you are as a person if you went to a HBCU?
I'm gonna keep it being. No, I don't feel bottled up at all. Actually, I feel more motivated to be myself a little bit more because I feel like at HBCUs, it's talent everywhere. Not saying there's no talent at a PWI, but it's different types of talents. At an HBCU, to me, I feel like everybody is in the same category and everybody is in the same. You got the fashion, you got the people that want to do YouTube. Like, I feel like a lot of people here don't want to do YouTube. A lot of people not into the fashion. So I could stand out more, and to that extent, I could use that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why it's been so easy for me to walk into a room and talk to a bunch of people I don't know because I stand out. You feel me? Or that's why it's easy for me to just simply vibe and just be in areas where people like me normally wouldn't be in. But I feel like I'm using that PWI standard to my use for sure.
That make a lot of sense. And do you plan to stick with this college or?
I'm a kid of being. I like literally this past week that just went by or whatever. I was really going through it like mentally. Like I'm like, bro, I'm not where I want to be at. This is not where I want to be. I want to leave. But then I had to think about it. Okay, I leave. I go to a different college. What if I'm feeling the same way? You know what I'm saying? Or what if I really can't take on the bear of just leaving my family and my friends behind? It's like at this point, I done been here for a whole semester. This is my second semester, spring semester. I done been here. I done made an impact. I done met people. I done got opportunities. I done did everything that I was supposed to do. So the question is, why am I still feeling like this? And I think it's because I'm not grabbing the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for them to be handed to me. And I got to get out of that mindset too. Everything not going to be handed down to you. You got to like go grab them and, you know, feel me? And like make your own opportunities. So I plan to stick with it and see it through because, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is the best opportunity for me to not be in debt when I leave. So from that standpoint of just thinking financially, yeah, that's basically how I feel about, you know, staying here for my future and stuff.
All right, so let's backtrack for a moment. You were talking about how you had to go to Florida, so many changes, so many shifts. How are you doing? Like, what's your mental state right now?
Mentally, I feel like it's the same thing. Like, I feel like, again, I feel myself not being happy with myself. I feel myself not being happy with the position that I'm in, even though I feel like I'm in better position than a lot of people are in, which is, you know, thanks to God and, you know, my parents and stuff and, like, my village, my friends, you know, friends behind the camera and stuff like that. But when I think about me personally and, like, how I feel, I ain't been feeling it. And I think that's what's been hard for me to just keep being on social media and stuff because I kind of want to be that person where I post stuff on social media, but it's real and raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff is going to be a little sugar-coated. It's going to be a little gassed up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what you got to do in the entertainment business. But for me personally, I don't get a rush out of pretending to be somebody that I'm not. And right now, I'm not okay. Right now, I'm not where I want to be mentally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not depressed or anything, but it's real life stuff that I'm going through. It's real life, you know, and that's okay. You feel me? As long as I acknowledge that, I'm going to always be one step ahead of depression. You know what I'm saying? At least I try to be. Because, you know, depression is real. And, like, a lot of people that suffer depression, they be going through it, like, bad. And I feel like because I got the village that I have, thank God, like I said, and I really appreciate everybody that's, you know, around me, I haven't really gotten to rock bottom. I don't know what rock bottom feels like. But I do know what it feels like to not be okay. And I'm saying I'm going through that right now. I'm trying to dig myself out of that hole. You feel me?
Yeah, and I understand it. But for a second, let's talk about carrying burdens and passing on the torch. How does it feel to be a first-generation college student? Do you feel like mentally that boost up your mental state when you were in the slumps? Like, how does that feel? Do you feel like it's a burden? Do you feel like it's a wonderful experience? Like, how do you feel?
I mean, coming from my standpoint and like how I was raised, I feel like it's a gift and a curse. You feel me? Because I feel like me being the oldest in the first gen, I feel like I do got a lot of pressure. And like my dad, he kind of like embodied me to always carry myself as a leader. So from a young age, I was already moving like I'm a boss, I'm a leader, everything is in my hands. And I feel like it just transpired over to me becoming an adult. I feel like everything is in my hands. I feel like I gotta make the right decisions. Even when my sisters make me mad, I still gotta follow through. And if they call me, I gotta be there. Or if I fail a test, I gotta make sure I go back and actually, I can't just shrug my shoulders all the way. You know what I'm saying? I could do it halfway, but I can't just say, because I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it to allow my sisters to get this opportunity. I'm doing it to allow myself to get opportunities later on down the line. You feel me? So I feel like I'm going to school for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to school for my homies that passed, my homegirl that passed, my family member that passed, my family members that's still alive that didn't get the opportunity to go. You feel me? So I'm doing it from a standpoint of myself, but it's so many people behind me that's like here with me that it's hard to just say. It's a burden. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, but it could be my motivation at times. But I feel like recently it just has been a burden to me because I'm not mentally strong where I want to be. Like, I'm not there yet, but I feel like I'm getting there. This video is a step to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I understand that, and I'm pretty sure everybody else around you is proud. So keep your head up, but let's heat it up a little bit. Like, let's spice it up.
Let's
talk about first loves. Like, was she black? God. Was she white? Was she purple? Or was she a unicorn? Like, who was she? Like, tell us a little bit about it.
I'm not going to name drop because that's kind of like crazy, and I got a story time that I feel like I should tell because it's so crazy of like how small this world is. Because let's just say we broke up, she got with somebody else, and now that person go to the school, which is diabolical, nigga. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? It's no beef, it's no shade, you know what I'm saying? It's just facts. To me, that was just very diabolical. Like, but yeah, so my first love, I would say, not gonna name drop. We're gonna call this person, give me a name. Give me a name, Mark.
I don't know, Shayla.
My Shayla. Okay, we gonna call it Shayla. Okay, yeah, Shayla. We met in middle school, at my middle school. Shout out Free Erie. That's a really good middle school. So if you got younger siblings, send them there. Had a great experience there. It's a family oriented school. So yeah, Shayla, met her there, and let's just say at the time Shayla had some stuff going on. She was in a relationship with somebody else. But I'm going to keep it being, I liked what I see. I liked what I saw in it. So I did a little curry from behind a half-court shot. I did a little, it was a wrist. I shot it just like Curry. I made it. You feel me? So I made it. We started talking, a couple, like week or two down the line. I asked my girlfriend. She said yes. And ever since then, we was kicking it. And we made it to high school. And I think we broke up in like that, like 11th grade, going to 12th grade, that little area, like right there. But we was on and off, you feel me, until we left high school. We was on and off, very toxic. I'll say that. I'll say a lot of it was because of me and my decisions, which again, that also impacted me mentally. And a lot of the reasons why I say my high school experience wasn't as good as it could have been. It's nowhere, I do not compare my high school experience to how it is here now, because I have matured. I have gotten out of those toxicity traits that I was embodying in high school. But yeah, I was with that girl for 5 years, man. I mean, taught me a lot. I learned a lot. I regret a lot. Actually, no, I don't. Let me not say that. I don't regret anything because at the end of the day, everything is a lesson. Right? You feel me? Everything is a lesson. I feel like I learned a lot. And I'm grateful for that opportunity because I will not be doing that again no time soon.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but I feel like you holding out on the viewers. I feel like you're not giving us all the juice. Like, I got a source right here,
Okay, what you got, Marvin?
And we want to hear about the window story. Like, a source done told me about the window story. So what really happened? Why y'all really split? Like, what's up?
All right, what because of the window situation? But when I was in high school, they was gassing it. It was rumors saying I pushed the girl out the window, and I'm just like, if I pushed her out the window, I would be like, I wouldn't be sitting there right now doing this video. You feel me? It just wouldn't be happening. I didn't push that girl out the window. What happened was I ended up sneaking her in my house. After my parents told me not to bring that girl nowhere near the house, she was banned from the crib, y'all. That's how toxic things got with me and her. My parents banned her from the crib. You feel me? They banned her. I'm like, banned? Me being a rebellious teenager and thinking my parents just, unaware of what's going on, which they were highly aware of. You know what I'm saying? But I brought her to the crib. We had planned to meet up, get on a trolley, come to my crib, and we was good. I snuck her in the front door. I called my little sister and said, yo, Rennie, I need you to come open the door for me. She's like, girl, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Come open the door. She come open the door. The shock that I seen on my sister's face was like, she had nothing to say. But she let me in, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, mom and dad, in advance for telling this story, especially to my dad, because he probably don't really know the full story, but he about to find out the full story. Rennie helped me get her in the room or whatever. And we was cool. Mind you, I got a Ring camera. So I'm thinking, my parents really checked the Ring camera daily, but they didn't check it this day, so I was good. But what happened was it started getting later and later in the day. And my dad was downstairs. And you know how they tell you, you better leave from where you came in at? It was no way she was leaving from where she came in at because my dad was downstairs and I was not having that. If my dad would have seen her leave out that front door, again, I probably would not be here, okay? I wouldn't be making this video. My dad was downstairs. I got scared. I told her she got to go out the window. I didn't have no rope. I ain't had no wire. But I had a bed sheet, nigga. And I put that bed sheet, I threw that motherfucker outside the window, nigga. And I said, you gotta go down it. She looked at me. I looked at her. I said, you gotta go down there, nigga. There's no way you're going downstairs. And she looked at me, and she got that ass in the window, and she went down, nigga. She went down, nigga. Timber me fall, whatever that quote, man, she fell, bro, and she let go too soon. Let's just say that. I thought she was going to bungee jump. She didn't. She got down there, and she fell and was laying like this. I said, oh, my gosh. Then my sister laughing the entire time because we really laughed because it really worked. Shorty on the ground, pelvis broke. So then I had to go get her. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? She is tall. I'm like 5'3". She had to be 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". I'm not really sure. I forget. More on the taller side, okay? Like I said, I had to go pick her up, throw her on my back, and bring her back upstairs in the room, which was crazy. And she ended up spending the night. And then the next morning, I'm like, you gotta go. It was school. And I was like, I'm sick. My mom like, oh, you sick? And my mom never been the type to force me to go to school. So she was like, it's okay. You don't got to go, right? But she was skeptical, like, why you don't want to go all of a sudden, da-da-da-da. Like, I just don't want to go. Boom. Told her she had to go. And I'm sneaking her out the crib. As soon as my dad dropped my little sister off in the morning, I'm like, oh, this is your time to go. Like, my dad dropped Brielle off. It's time to go. I get her outside. She can't even walk. She get outside. And she sits on the step. At this point, I'm like, okay. I just put her on my cousin's step because my cousin lived next door. So I go to my cousin, knock my cousin door. I'm like, cousin, like, yo, I need your help. My cousin freaking out. She about to rattle me. I'm like, bro, don't piss me off right now. It's too much. I'm overstimulated. Everybody go. I'm about to just go on the bed and go to sleep like I don't know what's going on. That's what I was thinking. But then my dad pulls back up. And he see her on a freaking step, and he start going off. I got everything on Ring camera footage. So if you want to see that, I'll post it on my TikTok, but you got to follow my TikTok down below. I don't want to make this story time too long, but let's just say Shorty broke her pelvis, and she was out of school for like a month or two. And I got in some serious trouble. I almost didn't have a Christmas, but since my parents are really good parents, that and they know I'm a good kid at the end of the day, this was just a slip up. I apologize. I still had Christmas, but a nigga almost lost Christmas over this, so it was pretty serious in the household.
Yo, that's crazy. That's the craziest story time ever. Though. Like Lonatron, bro. Punzel her down the window, Hercules her back in the bed. Like, that's crazy. Let's talk about the now. Let's talk about the current. Like, any love interest right now? Anybody that's, some fine shit? Like, what's up?
I mean, I ain't gonna give y'all the whole spill, the whole real, because it ain't nothing really to spill, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done did the 5-year relationship. I done did that, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a different lane now. I want to focus on me and what I got going on first before I try to go look for that in somebody else. You feel me? I'm not in the right mental headspace to the point where I need the person that I'm with to be in the right mental headspace. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's as ambitious as me, as eager to get up and go get it like me, and I just need somebody that's very creative and spontaneous, just like me. And right now, I'm not really feeling in my element because of my mental state that I'm at right now. But when I am, that's what I want in a person. You feel me? So I feel like it's not right of me to go look for that in somebody else because I'm not there yet. But when I am, it's on and up. You feel me? That's just how I feel. Like, is it people on my campus that I look at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they cute. You feel me? But is it a type bit where it's like I want to be with them or no? Not absolutely not. You feel me? And there's no offense to nobody. That's just I know where I'm at with things, and I gotta acknowledge that before I get caught up in a rift that I don't need to be in.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I feel cheated. The viewers feel cheated. Like, can we get a name, a letter, a skin tone? Like, let's get a little juice. Like, you in the hot seat.
Like a skin tone is crazy. I'm definitely not giving that. That's crazy. Initial, I'm not giving that. That's too crazy. Because people go looking and actually find it. It's like, dang, okay, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, the person that I'm messing with now, whether later on down the line we make something out of it or not, I appreciate that person as a friend and just as somebody that's just there for me whenever I need them to be. You feel me? And like I said, if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I appreciate the moments and the memories that we have created. And that's just where I'm at with things. I don't know if it's because I'm just like maturing and I'm just like, I'm on a different, like I said, relationship. I'm not looking for it right now. If it happens though, that means it's meant to happen because I'm not looking for it. You feel me? I feel like anything that you go looking for, you're not going to find. And the fact that I'm not looking for it, I feel like it'll come to me.
So, like, what's your influences? Like, what can we see in the next upcoming videos? Like, you talked a little bit about, what we're doing right now, a sit down. Like, what's really going to be your lane? Like, what's something that we can expect and focus on from Lana?
I definitely want to say, like, me just being very, like, more transparent and, like, y'all seeing more of me in the videos. Because I feel like I be recording from everybody else's point of view, even though it is from my point of view because I'm the one holding the camera. But I feel like y'all need to see, like, more of me and, like, what I'm doing. And, of course, cool, I'm around and what they doing and stuff, but it's my channel, it's my video, so I got to take advantage and, like, do stuff like this. Tell my homie to go behind the camera and get this from me, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like asking people to do nothing for me, but then, like I said, I got a team behind me, so I just need to get out of that mindset that I'm asking them to do something. At the end, it's going to benefit everybody when we in no mansions, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got foreign cars. Then everybody going to be walking around smiling, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And to wrap things up with you, Lana, like, talk to us a little bit, and then with a bang, talk to us a little bit with your future aspirations, your goals, your brand, your name. Like, what can we look forward to in the future to see from Oh My Gosh, It's Lana?
I mean, shoot, like, in high school, I had a clothing brand. If you know, you know. It was called Dreams Money Can't Buy. And actually, they're really good. Like, I was selling a lot of hoodies and stuff throughout my school and stuff. And it was cool. I stopped it. I lost motivation. I want to bring that back. I want to get the motivation to rebrand myself on that clothing brand aspect of things, because Dreams Money Can't Buy is my clothing brand. But Oh My Gosh, It's Lana is like my entertainment brand. That's like my name. That's what I want to be known as. You feel me? So I definitely need to just keep pushing content out there and pushing out content that the audience wants to see. I still got to dibble and dabble to figure out how I could promote myself on YouTube, because YouTube and TikTok are two different things. I have already reached 1 million on views on TikTok. You feel me? I haven't done that yet on YouTube. It's because of the algorithms is two different things. So I feel like once I understand like the YouTube algorithm, it'll be easier for me and it'll motivate me more to like push out content. And I also want to reach out to other like upcoming YouTubers just so I could do collab videos, or I could do like pranks or anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the future. That's, here nor there. I'm going to just post my content, vlogs, sit down videos, and that's it. But I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell whoever you gotta tell. I'm coming back to back with bangers. You know what I'm saying? This vid 2 in a week. Might drop another vid depending on how the rest of the week look, and see what type of feedback I get. You could drop feedback in the comments, or if you want to drop it in the comments, you could drop it in my DMs on Instagram or TikTok. I'm on both. Links are in the description. And that's it, man. Peace out.
Wait, hold up. What you forgetting?
What's
What
up
you
now,
forget?
Mar? What's up?
You cheating your viewers again. You got a special announcement. Make the announcement.
Oh, yeah. So I will be starting a podcast. It's gonna be called Oh My Gosh, this podcast. Y'all gonna be able to see Mar on the cut. He gonna be more involved and stuff. He gonna be my cameraman, but he also gonna be my friend. He gonna come sit down. We gonna talk. I'm gonna get some of my other friends on the podcast. They gonna come sit down. They gonna talk. Y'all gonna meet my roommate. It's gonna be a lot of special guests. We're gonna do on calls, on the spot, and we just talk about whatever. It's no limits. It's a judge-free zone. Say whatever you want. Say however you feel, and that's what it's gonna be. But that's what I got coming for y'all. So if you stay tuned, make sure you just stay subscribed, turn your notification bells on so you know whenever I post a video. Like and comment, man, and we out.
All right, appreciate you. Oh my gosh, family. Thank you for tuning in for another video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's connected to you.